The legal community in Texas considers me somewhat of a renegade. It's all kind of passive-aggressive to me, and it's not me. With me, it is what it is, and it is what it is always. I speak plainly, bluntly. With me, it's straight talk, no bullshit. I'm Texas injury attorney Rich Hyde. I like fights, and I want to fight for you. I don't hunt. I don't golf. This is my golf. I like fighting, especially legal fights. Fights in courtrooms without fists. For me, it's enjoyable. It's fulfilling. It's both business and pleasure. I like fighting for people that can't fight for themselves. People in injury claims going up against people that should beat them and aren't able to beat them, and the difference between that being me. I like being that guy. And I like this process. I like the fight. When you hire me, you're hiring an attorney who has had these fights with these same opponents and won. You are hiring an experienced fighter that knows this arena, knows its rules, knows its procedures, knows what's coming at you, and knows how to defend you. Accountability creates safety. Now, I know that there's a lot of perceptions about injury attorneys and what they do, and people think that we just exploit people's injuries for money. People think that we throw a C-collar onto an injury victim, someone who is in a car wreck, and we tell them to ham up their injuries to somehow deceive a jury. But that's not what we do. First of all, juries are too smart for that. Rather, what we do is we keep society safe and accountable. Everyone drives safer when there's a cop around because they don't want tickets. And what is that? That's accountability in action. But there's only so many police roving the streets. And I'd say actually that the government's not the best regulator of safety. The best regulator is that little thought that pops up in the back of your head when you're about to do something unsafe. The one that says, oh no, we shouldn't do that. We could get sued. I am that thought. I, as an injury attorney, am the person that comes in when someone does something unsafe and injures another. I hold them accountable in the civil justice system. And in turn, people knowing that will be safer. But when people aren't safe, that lack of safety causes harm. They have to be held accountable. What we do has to have consequences. Otherwise, our laws are just hopes and prayers. The decisions we make, the actions that we take, they have to have consequence, because without consequence, there is no accountability. Life is not fair. I hate that phrase. I always have. Life can be fair, but in a zero accountability world, you have to fight for fair. Of course, if you've been critically injured, or God forbid you have recently suffered the loss of a family member, you're really not in a position to fight for yourself, especially not with insurance companies and defense attorneys who are looking to undermine your case every step of the way. No, if you find yourself in such a fight, you need someone to fight for you. Someone who knows this arena, knows its special rules and procedures and strategies. Someone who knows your opponent, knows what they will argue, knows how they'll try to damage your case, and knows how to protect you. Someone who knows how to increase the value of your case to its full potential. You need me, Rich Hyde.